I mean, there's a lot of things you think about. I mean, just being here for so long. My first taste of professional baseball was playing for the Cyclones, and then kind of working my way up from there. A lot of memories here for my family and I. But I remember the last time we were here. I just remember like going to Mount Sinai and with my wife and coming out with a as a family of three. So for me, it's really kind of, I mean, it's special because you look down memory lane. There's a lot of great baseball memories, but also a lot of great personal memories too.
Orioles and Yankees set to begin a 4-game series in the Bronx.
So Will Warren has pitched so well in the last 2 starts. He's going to try to make it 3 outstanding starts in a row as he prepares to meet the Baltimore Orioles.
Well, the Yankees have had the best pitching in baseball, a 3.11 ERA coming into the game.
Deals a breaking ball, swing on a miss. Strike 3, and that's a good start for Will Warren.
There's Taylor Ward, driven out deep to right field. Judge on the track at the wall, and he makes the play. Takes an extra base hit away from Ward. He used all 6'7" to get that one.
He had to get back there in a hurry. No time to find the wall. You just got to find the ball first and then the wall. It's another example of what a good athlete he is.
Fastball, that's the inside corner taken by Rexman for strike 3 call. A 1-2-3 start for Will Warren.
Lefty Kate Povich, officially his second start. He was great against the San Francisco Giants, and he was great in Pittsburgh too.
A breaking ball, a little flick out to shallow left. Everybody's in there, and it's Ward right in between Kobe and Gunnar, who ends up with the ball.
They all went for the ball, and Taylor Ward slides in between the two of them, and the two of them both jumped up over.
There's Aaron Judge, and Judge works along.
And the captain's aboard here with 2 outs to bring up left-hand swinging Cody Bellinger.
Last 8 games, Cody's struggling a bit, 4 for 29. That's not a struggle, whipped it to right all the way to the wall. Judge is being waved home. The throw is not in time. And Bellinger goes to third on the throw, and the Yankees lead 1-0.
RBI opportunity for Med Rosario.
Swing and a miss by Rosario. He's down on strikes. There's the punch-up Povich was hoping for, but it's 1 batter too late. Bellinger with an extra base hit sends home Judge, and it's 1-0 after 1 for New York.
It's not his old home in terms of ballpark, but it is his old home in terms of the city. Pete Alonso played 1,008 games for the New York Mets over 7 years, most of those down the road in Queens.
Alonso.
And here is Pete as a Baltimore Oriole in the Bronx for the first time. A few half-hearted, hey, we remember you boos from the Yankee fans. And Pete drives this ball to right field. Welcome back to the Big Apple. Pete Alonso hits the second deck the opposite way. His 12th home run against the Yankees and his first at-bat against him as an American leaguer. All new 1-1 here in the second, just like that. That was loud.
And down goes Basayo.
1 out here in the second. That's the 3rd strikeout for Will Warren in this 1-1 game.
Swing, and did he foul tip it? Nope. He swings over the top. 4th strikeout for Warren.
There are 2 away.
Swings and hits the ball off the left leg of Warren. Recovers as it comes close to the home plate. Throws over to first before the out. And a nice react by Warren. Quickly recovering after taking that hard one hopper off his back leg.
6 batters, 6 first pitch strikes for Cade Povich. As Chisholm goes down swinging, there's that new slider for Cade Povich, and he collects his 2nd strikeout.
Here's Jose Caballero.
Driven deep to left field. That ball is gone. A home run. A deep one by Caballero, and the Yankees lead 2-1. Oh, did he crush that?
RBI number 12. And if you know that Anthony Volpe's on his way back, this guy's going to be hard to move out of the lineup.
And Wells is called for a swinging strike.
Strikeout for Kate Povich, his 3rd on the night. 2 down here in the second, and now the young left-hander will go after Trent Grisham.
Driven into right field, and that ball is off the wall. Beavers plays, fires to second, and it gets past Henderson, so a double for Grisham.
Paul Goldschmidt, top of the order.
And there's a walk to Goldschmidt, passing the baton to Rice.
Rice with 7 home runs in his last 10 games against the Orioles, and 6 home runs in his last 10 games this season.
Driven deep to right field.
screaming line drive. Home run number 11 takes an RBI total to 26. Crowd still buzzing. Here's Judge.
Right center field. That's going to dunk in as Beavers kind of spun his wheels as he's trying to come in. So a single for Judge.
The inning continues here with Cody Bellinger, 8th man to the plate.
Hit shortly, a base hit. Cutting over his Beavers. He'll get it on the warning track before it gets to the wall. Judge goes to third, another double for Bellinger.
And the second inning just won't end for Kate Povich. Runners at second and third after the double by Bellinger. Here's the pitch on the 0-2, and it's strike three called. A fastball will lock up Ahmed Rosario. And finally, this second inning comes to a close.
Will Warren's got a 5-1 lead. Three-run homer Rice, solo homer Caballero, RBI double Bellinger.
And down goes Mayo. 5th strikeout for Warren.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Will Warren, everybody, with 6 strikeouts. We're only in the 3rd inning. 6 strikeouts, no walks. A run on 2 hits.
Ground ball. Caballero gets to his feet, fires. Took a base hit away from Rushman.
Got up quickly and threw out Rushman. That's a nice play.
Great play because he also had to cross over from shortstop to get it back at second base.
Here's Alonso.
Shortstop. Gets rid of it quickly. 2 away.
Caballero busy here in the 4th.
Will Warren's having fun, isn't he?
Yeah, gets stronger and stronger. And he said he loves pitching with the lead. And he says he doesn't relax. He gets intense, but he can be more aggressive.
Swing and a miss.
Nicely done by Will Warren. A couple of weak fly balls to the left field and a fabulous breaking ball to strike out Kobe Mayo. That strikeout number 7. 1, 2, 3 in the 5th.
Orioles only 2 hits. Pete Alonso home run tied it. The Yankees 4-run second inning is the difference right now. And a wonderful night for Will Warren.
Strike 3.
Gunnar knew it. He just started walking towards the third base dugout. That was a dandy pitch by Will Warren. His 8th strikeout, 2 outs here in the 6th.
And that's going to be challenged by Wells. He thought it was strike 3.
I think he's right.
You're right, and he's right.
Strikeout number 9 for Will Warren. Everybody's retired the last 10 men that he's made.
Will Warren pitching a gem. He's off to a great start this year, 3-0 in his first 6 starts with a 2.59 ERA, and he's looked every bit of those numbers so far here tonight. He's been better as of late, but typically he does not pitch deep into games.
He walked him. Pete is the first Oriole base runner since the 3rd inning, and he has 2 of the 3 base running moments in the game for the Orioles with the home run and the walk. Basayo up the middle, left center field, and Grisham has to play it on a hop, and in fact it eats him up. Alonso races to third base, and Basayo takes second behind him. A ball that's sliced away and then kicked away from Grisham puts 2 in scoring position with only 1 out.
It's going to be a single and an E8, and that's going to be it for Will Warren. 6 in the 3rd innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk. He'll get a nice hand. Cruz will come on 2nd and 3rd and 1 out.
36-year-old right-hander Fernando Cruz, 15th appearance, a 3.27 ERA. Dylan Beavers up in a huge spot. 2nd and 3rd, just 1 out, 5-1 New York. A little tapper towards the mound, fielded by Cruz. He's coming home, then he stops and fires to first to get Beavers, and Alonso scores. He thought about it, pulled it back, and got the sure out. And Basayo's at 3rd, they're 2 down. And Beavers gets an RBI on the ground out 1-3. 2 outs.
Now he's going to face Judge for a second time.
Missed away. Second time Judge has walked. Here's Bellinger.
Runner goes. Ball gets away. I think it was ball 4, so all for naught as Bellinger worked the walk. So 2 straight walks by Suarez, and that brings up Rosario. Now Boone has 2 lefties on the bench. You could send McMahon up, and McMahon would probably go in and play third to tighten up the defense in the late innings, but he's going with Rosario. And there's a base hit to center field. Judge runs third. He's coming home. He'll score. So they stay with Rosario, and he comes through an RBI single, and it's 6-2 Yanks.
Reward Darren Boone for the decision.
Station to station for Austin Wells, a 2-out single for Ben Rice.
Another multi-hit night for Ben Rice.
Brings up the captain here, Aaron Judge, who is 1 for 2, 2 walks, scored twice. Swung and hit hard up the middle into center field, a base hit. Kicked away, Vaughn Wells coming around, will be no throw. Rice holds up the second and Captain with an RBI. It's 7-2 Yankees here in the 8th. Yankees in great shape trying to get game 1 of this 4-game series with Baltimore. They got a 7-2 lead, and Jake Bird is on.
Right field on the run is Judge, and the Yankees win 7-2. Will Warren, another strong performance, goes to 4-0. All is good in Yankee land as they pick up their 21st victory against 11 losses.